All right, good morning. My name's Aaron Rowe. I'm the Field Operations Section Chief for the Cedar Creek Fire, and I'm going to talk about what's going on out here today on the fire. So I'm going to start with the Potter and Swamp incidents that are down here on the south end here. Basically, there's a little bit more cleanup going on the 2136 road as well as the 2154 road. That's specifically on Potter. And then a little bit more cleanup on the Hella spot over at Swamp. Moving to Division Sierra up here on the actual Cedar Creek fire. They're still building the contingency line, doing some last touches on it, doing a little bit more in the field maps program that tracks all the info that we're doing out here on the fire, as well as putting in a little chunk of hose lay out here and trying to wrap that up the best they can and get that in a good, secure place there. Moving on to Tango, a lot of the same operations are happening there. Just note that there was a slop out here from days that we're still kind of dealing with there. That it's looking in real good shape, but still a little bit more work to do. Other things on Division Tango, in this DP 87 area, kind of roughly at the headwaters of Eagle Creek, there's some dozer line that went in yesterday, and they're basically trying to secure that a little bit better. There was some spotting going on, so we're trying to secure those spots that are in there and make sure that that's kind of tucked in there. There is some additional fire behavior on this spot as well as down in DP 82 area that they're also trying to basically monitor and kind of check some things up to some roads that are in there, as well as the drainage bottom in this DP 82 area. Let's see, moving on to Whiskey. Basically, it's a patrol in Whiskey, as well as they do have some sprinklers actually at the bottom in this DP 82 area that they're going to make sure that those are running and trying to make sure that that's in a good place down there. They are preparing to do some transition with Division X-Ray, so this will be a combined division tomorrow with one division group supervisor there. Moving on to X-Ray itself, there's still some chipping going on the 5178 road, as well as some ditch clean out, preparing for the eventual fall rains here. Moving to Alpha Yankee, there's some chipping occurring on the 1940 road up here on the Alpha side. Some continued excavator ditch clean out on the 1944. Further water barring on the 1938 road, and we're kind of paused right now on the 1958 road as we reevaluate how to manage that correctly with our resource advisors. Moving to Papa Romeo, there's still some chipping going on at Cultus Lake out here. There's a hope to finish that up today. We're monitoring in the DP 700 area for any fire activity that's coming in there. We are going to be monitoring with aircraft the H8 area for any activity that's picking up in there, because it has been picking up yesterday a little bit. And let's see. Sorry, there's still a little bit of excavator cleanup on this portion of Division Romeo, or the old Division Romeo. And lastly, we're paused out at DP 640 until we get further direction on how to repair the big safety zone push that went out there the other day, or weeks back. Quite a bit of heads up firefighting day. There's supposed to be some big winds coming in that we heard from fire behavior and the weather today, and making sure our folks are in a good place for that, and making sure that we know how to get out and escape if we need to. If situations occur that we're not prepared for, we have a planned response to go to those escape routes when needed to, or move to a different area. We talked about some lookout communication, escape routes, and safety zones, making sure everyone knows where they are there, and good communications with the adjoining divisions. That's all I have for today. I appreciate you viewing.